All right. Before I begin, I want to give all praise, honor, and the glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. And peace and blessing be multiplied on all you brethren, preaching his word in all sincerity and in truth. I want to give peace and blessings to all you brethren out there preaching his word in all sincerity and in truth. To the 144,000, the hopeful elect. And to the great multitude, men, women, and children, the Lord will have mercy on in these last days. Shalom. That's your brother Dama Agabar, out here with another live lesson. Come out here and to prophesy and speak the downfall of Babylon the Great, aka America. Let me move this over here. All right, prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great, aka America. All right, because like we always, damn man, move this over here. Salaki. You know, because we're basically in the last days of this this wicked, awful, filthy society known as America, which spiritually and prophetically is known as Babylon the Great, which is America. All right, and like I titled this video, you know, the eyes of the Lord are upon this this sinful kingdom. All right, and that sinful kingdom that the Bible is referring to is Babylon the Great, America, man. This is that sinful, wicked kingdom, man. The wickedest kingdom this earth has ever seen. You know, and on all levels, man. You know, spiritually, you know, morally, you know, this place takes the cake. All right, and we're living in the times to where Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is about to execute his great judgment upon this place and rid this place off of the face of the earth, because this place has only produced nothing but rape, robbery, murder, wickedness, bloodshed, death, blasphemy of the Holy Spirit, man. You know, it literally broken every single law that's written within this holy Bible. America has transgressed it. Not only has it transgressed it, but it passes laws to where you can legally transgress against the law, statutes, and commandments and the wisdom of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. You know, this place, America, is totally opposed to everything that is righteous, everything that is holy, and everything that the Bible says that you should not do. This place promotes it, this place has done it, and this place has committed it, man. So therefore, there's a great judgment that's being set upon this place, man. All right? And every wicked thing that this place has done, you know, the transgressions, all of it has been recorded, and it's all been watched and seen by Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. All right? Not one inch of wickedness this place has done. The eyes of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, which are the holy angels, they've seen it all, man. They've recorded it all, and pretty soon, you know, matter of fact, let me get this real quick, man. Just to show you how wicked this place is. All right? It's not a day that don't go by. If you're, consider yourself a righteous person, if you're in the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, there's not a day that don't go by to where something happened in society that, you know, it vexes your spirit, man, because you constantly see just pure, utter wickedness going on in this society. You know, to the point to where the average person, the average American is desensitized to the wickedness in this place. You know, that's how you know a society has been totally corrupted and wicked, is when the people are numb to wickedness, man. It's just it's just part of everyday life, and that's what this place has become, man. And you know, and that's why, you know, we're spiritually like unto those spiritual lots, man, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked, man. You know, everything, you know, from the moment you wake up to the time you go to sleep, if you're in the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, there's wickedness going on in this society, man. You know, from the music to the television to the cartoon, even the cartoons are corrupted and wicked, man. You know, you gotta, this place is so wicked, you can't even, you know, it's bad enough you can't even leave your kids at a park without constantly keeping an eye on them. It's to the point now to where you can't even let your children sit down and watch a early morning cartoon, because it's going to be some type of wickedness going on in the cartoons, in these shows, man. You know, it's just saturated with complete wickedness, man. You know, and that's why this place utterly needs to be destroyed, man. And yesterday, let me get this, man. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse, this is Revelation chapter 18, verse 3, it says, "For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies." And that her is speaking about America, man. You know, this place has influenced all these countries all around the world to be just like this place. Because America is the influence and the vibration that all these other countries feed off of. You know, and that's why you got countries like China and Russia. They're literally trying to have campaigns to make their men more manly, because they have been so introduced to this American way of life that even those men over there in China, they're all pussyfied. They're all weak. They're emotional. They're emo. You know, the women are proud, arrogant, tramps, sluts. You know, that nobody has any moral compass, because America has literally saturated and gotten all these different countries drunk off of the wine of the fornication of this society, this modern day Roman Empire, man. Forget about it, man. They're the epitome of being drunk of Babylon the Great. Like I said earlier, to the point to where wickedness is normalized here. You know, adultery is just an everyday part of life here. Nothing is held sacred anymore here in this society. That's why marriages don't last, man. You know, here it is. You see all these women out here. Here it is. She had a husband for 5, 7, 8 years, and all of a sudden they break up. Now she's a straight up damn lesbian, man. Raising 3 kids with her lesbian partner, man. Not even thinking about the damage and the psychological confusion it's doing to those children that they're raising. Just because she don't want to be with the father anymore, just because she had a bad outing with him, now she's a complete lesbian, man. You know, Drake got that song. He said, "Now you being with women, say it to me with a straight face, man." Because a lot of these women out here are just confused, man. You're right. They just want to try something different because they had a bad fallout with men, and now all of a sudden she just want to flip flop and just be a lesbian, and then raise kids inside that household, confusing the damn children, man. And my woman, man, a whole lot of her cousins, female cousins, are just like that. They had husbands, whole families. Now they're all lesbians, and now they're living with a lesbian couple, and now 2 of her daughters are straight lesbians, man. But they're just confused, and there's a young girl, because they don't really, you know, they're just following after the wickedness that's going on in that household, and it's become so normalized in this society, you know, that these people are drunken off of the wickedness and the fornication of this place, man. And that's why such great judgment is coming here upon Babylon the Great. It says, "And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues." And that coming out of my people is the elect. Because those are going to be the only ones who are going to escape from the great nuclear judgment that's coming here to Babylon the Great. All right? That plague that it's speaking about is nuclear fire, man. And the only way we're going to come out of this place, the elect, is via the chariots, which this world ignorantly calls the UFOs, man. That's how great this judgment that's coming upon this place is. That the only escape from the annihilation of Babylon the Great America is to be taken up into the upper atmosphere inside the chariots to escape the nuclear annihilation coming here. And we're hoping to be on that trip, first round ticket out of this horde when it's burnt with fire, man. But here's the point. It says, "For her sins have reached unto heaven, and God hath remembered her iniquities." You see? So like I was saying earlier, all the wickedness, the rape, robbery, murder, the blasphemy of the Holy Spirit, all this confusion, all of this alphabetism, all of this wickedness that is taking place here in America from its inception, the Lord has not forgotten about it, man. All right? The Lord is keeping score. The angels are out here watching, reporting everything back to the Heavenly Father, and not one iota of the wickedness of this place is going to be forgotten in that time of judgment, man. You see? And that's why we're constantly harping for our people to come out of this society, man. You know? Come out of the wicked ways of this place and return to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. But these people are not going to do it because what? Just this Tuesday, was it? You just had Halloween. I guarantee you a lot of these people claiming to be Christians celebrated Halloween, and you can't find Halloween nowhere in the Bible. So why are you celebrating that but you claim to be a Christian? You see? Because these people are confused, man. They don't know what the hell is going on, man. But then even when you tell them the truth about it, they still don't care. They'll make an excuse. Oh, well, it's for the kids. Oh, the kids enjoy it. Well, the kids will enjoy whatever you tell them to enjoy. You see? But that's part of the arrogance and the pride of this society, man. And that's why, hey, the judgment that's coming upon this place is coming here, man. You see? And all we're set up to do is to come out here and to give you warning and to tell you what's going to happen before it happens here. All right? So that just shows you how wicked this place is, man. The sins have reached unto heaven, man. And this place is just about fulfilled its measure of wickedness to where the Lord is about to send our only begotten, his only begotten Son, our Lord and Savior Yahushua, to come and deal with this place face to face, man. With the holy angels, man. All right. So we got some precepts lined up I want to go into, and then hey, Lord willing, you can be edified, man, because hey, we're living in the times to where we're gonna this place Babylon has to be chanted down. All right. And people still have pleasure here in this society, man. People still look at this place as if it's just the place to be, as if this place is not on its last leg, man. The thrill is gone here in America, man. The music sucks, the party life is played out. The people are through. Everybody's sick. The children are confused. Men are sissies. Women are more masculine. So this place is through, man. There's nothing left for this place but to be ultimately destroyed, man. You see? And we're the only ones that's crying and begging for the great judgment of this place to come. And that's why you see all around the world, everybody has their attention and they're speaking out against the wickedness of America, man. From the so-called small hats to this whole society. Everybody has a hand pointed and everybody is cussing out Babylon the Great, America, for just how wicked and how despicable this place truly is, man. But the only ones who are not singing that same tune are you Americans here, man. Because you guys truly believe in this place and you truly believe that this is still the greatest place on the planet to be and to live, man. When it's the most defiled, the most corrupt, the most complete, wickedest place the earth has, kingdoms earth has ever seen. All right? And if you don't come to that realization, then guess what? You're going to be a partaker of the plagues of this place in due time, man. All right? Which leads me to the title of this lesson. This is Amos chapter 9, verse 8. It says, behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh are upon the sinful kingdom. All right? Who is that sinful kingdom? America, man. This is that sinful, wicked kingdom that I just read about in Revelations, the 18th chapter. That great whore that made all the earth drunk off of the fornication and the wine of this place. It's America. It's not the Vatican. It's not anywhere else on this planet Earth. It's America, man. This is the beacon of wickedness and sin and rebellion and complete wickedness, man. And the Lord said is what? He says, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth. See? And that's what the Lord has prescribed for Babylon the Great America, is to destroy it off the face of the earth. You see, and that's why this Babylon that is speaking about is never going to be inhabited again. It's going to be nothing but desert animals dwelling here. The Arabian would not pitch his tent here anymore. You're not going to set up shop. You're not going to have nail salons. You're not going to have these fast food restaurants. You're not going to have the White House, this government, the alphabetism, all this stuff that's happening in this society. It's no longer going to exist, man. And that's going to be one of the greatest days that this planet has ever seen, is when this beacon of wickedness, this whore known as Babylon the Great America, is destroyed, man. Because that's going to lead to the end of all of this seductive wickedness that has have the whole earth drunken, man. And that's the day that the holy apostles and prophets that we're diligently waiting for, man. So we ain't got to wake up and live in this nightmare anymore, all right? Because that's all America is. It's a nightmare, man. A lot of these people thinking that this place is the land of opportunity. Now, it was to a certain point. But now, hey, those days are over, man. Ain't nobody thriving and ain't nobody flourishing here in America, man. Everybody is hurting. Everybody's broke. Everybody's struggling. People can't even afford houses, man. The average house to buy, I know here in California, the average house, that means the average house, the basis house is over $550,000, man. And that's just for the basic, average house, man. That means just on your own alone, you have to make over $80,000 a year just to even be able to put a 20% down payment on a house, man. Yet alone the repairs, the maintenance, your car note, putting gas, food, which all these things are all, the prices of it are rising and going through the roof, man. So ain't nobody really out here doing well, and if they claim that they are, they're lying and they're fronting unto you, man. Everybody is hurting. Everybody is struggling here, man. And it's only going to get worse and worse because this society is just complete wickedness, man. It's wicked. It wasn't made for everybody to flourish here. Everybody to have their so-called piece of the pie. Those days are over with, man. You see? But what is the Lord going to do? He's going to destroy it from off of the face of the earth. And that's the best thing that can happen to everybody that's in this society, man. But they don't think that, though, because, they believe that this place is the kingdom of heaven, man. It says It says, but saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord. You see, like I was reading in Revelations 18. The ones that Lord said, come up hither, that's the remnant of the elect of Israel that's going to be delivered out of this great destruction of America when it's totally annihilated off the face of the earth, man. And that's the side that we're hoping to be on. It's part of that elect, man. That's going to punch our ticket and our salvation out of this this destruction that's coming. All right? We've been looking past America, man. You know? Only a goddamn fool would really be sitting here thinking about having a 10-year plan or a 5-year plan here in America. If that's your mindset, then you don't know what the hell is really going on here, man. You don't see how this economy is getting ready to crash. This dollar is about to be worthless. They're allowing all of those migrants to cross the border, Arab terrorists, all type of unsavory individuals are crossing the border each and every day by the thousands, man. And it's all part of the plan of these elites to totally destabilize this society, man. Because they're looking to bring in that reset, that great reset, man. You see? Because this America, as you know, it has run its course, man. The only thing left is for this society to be, just for them to start over, man. And that's why you see them treating this country the way that they're treating it. All right, they're done with America, man. It served its purpose. Now it's time for these devils trying to bring in this new world order, which is going to be a digital slavery system for all you people that are left after all the chaos and the smoke clears, according to them, which is going to feel miserable, you know. It says, for lo, I will command and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations, like as corn is sifted in a sieve, yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth, because you have all Israel scattered amongst all nations all across the earth, all right? That's why the Lord is sifting the elect right now via this word, man. This is why we come out here and prophesy. We go live on these videos. That's why we go out and speak, even if we're in remote places where, you know, we're not out and about amongst all these people like some of these carnal Israelite groups try to say. All right? Our job is to come out here and to preach this word, man. And guess what? The Lord is going to do all the internet, and the Lord is going to do the rest, man. He's going to sift the elect amongst all these different people via this word, which I believe all the elect are just about gathered up already, man. We're just waiting for this third world, well, the Charagma first, and then this third world's war to pop off, and Jacob's trouble, hey, and it's adios, man. It says, and all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. And that's the average mindset of 2/3 of our people here in America, man. They don't believe this place is going to be destroyed. They believe, oh, that might happen, but not in my lifetime. They're thinking 10 years, 5 years, 20 years, shit, 100 years. Generations down the line, if you was to ask the average American person. You know, and then when you tell them the reality of what's happening, they'll say, oh, I don't want to think about that. That's kind of negative. I'd rather just believe that it's going to just continue on, because they want to be lied to. They're deluded. They want to be deceived, man. But that's not the job of the men of the Lord. Our job is to tell you what's going to happen, man. Our job is to tell you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, man. That this place is not going to go on forever. This is not the kingdom of heaven. This place is wicked, it's corrupt. Like I just read in Amos and the Revelations, the 18th chapter, the Lord's going to destroy Babylon the Great, America, off of the face of the earth, man. Whether you want to believe or accept that or not. We know when you hear that, the question you should be asking yourself is, well, what should I do so I won't be destroyed when this place is judged by the Most High, man? You see, but Jake don't ask those questions. Jake don't really want to know. He just want to go on about his life and believe whatever the hell he wants to believe, man. And you're going to die believing that BS, man, because that's not the reality. And even when you just look around at what's happening all around the world, man, like I was bringing out last week, you think we're not in the time of peace. We're not in the time of love, man. We're in a time of war and death, famine, destruction, you know? That's all you see when you forecast what's coming, especially 2024 is going to be that year, man. I can't wait to see what Elder Apostle Tahar titles 2024, man. Because it's going to be a whole lot of judgment, especially on a lot of you bugged out Israelite groups out here. A lot of you carnal, proud, low-hanging fruit Israelites out there, man, who are just carnal and who don't have a spiritual discernment whatsoever, man. Everything that you base this truth off is all carnal, man. You don't see with a spiritual lens. You don't take spiritual advice, man. You just buck up and you go on about your carnal way, and you just point the finger at anybody that tries to correct you or check you or give you some spiritual advice, man. But then on top of that, World War III is on the brink. These so-called small hats are terrified. You know, everybody is coming up against the so-called white man. You know, starting with you small hats, man. You see? So when you check the temperature of the earth, man, it's nothing but evil and bad times coming into this place. And we've been prophesying and telling you that, man. And ultimately, it's coming here to Babylon the Great America. Shit, even Iran just vowed war against America. They said, we're not afraid of you. You know, because these other countries, they know militarily just how weak and how spread out and how weakened America has become. Just look at Biden in the White House. Look at the leadership, man. You know, the military numbers are well shortened. People are not signing up. Americans are not patriotic. Everybody, you know, all the men are soy boys. Oh, brothers did lessons where the Generation Z, which would be a lot of you who will be drafted into this, drafted in what I like to call the great meat grinder. The majority of them said they'd rather go to jail than fight in war, man. So even if you do drag a majority of these Gen Zers out to battle, they're so weak, man, they'll probably just commit suicide, man. They'll probably just do whatever they got. They'll probably break their own legs. Remember, they was doing that over there in Ukraine. When they didn't have enough soldiers, they was going door to door and grabbing motherfuckers up. They were just breaking their legs, jumping off of buildings, doing anything in their power so they wouldn't have to fight in that Russia-Ukrainian war, man. Same thing's gonna happen here to these Americans out here, man, because they're not fit, they're weak, they're all they have gender confusion. A lot of them are you know, overly medicated with psychotropic drugs and medication. They're just not fit to do anything, man, but be a goddamn loser and unfit for battle, man. All right? And hey, the Lord is doing all these things because it's time for America to go. All right? Hey, like I said, the Lord has his eyes on this place, man. And it's time for the great judgment of America to come upon it. And the Lord's going to do it little by little by little, man, until ultimately those nukes are going to totally annihilate this place, man. All right? This is the book of Psalms, chapter 11, verse 4. It says, the Yahweh is in his holy temple. Yahweh's throne is in heaven. His eyes behold, his eyelids try the children of men. You see? So the Lord is up on his throne watching every single thing that's going on in here, man. You know? The Lord got Esau's ticket, man. The Lord has all your sins remembered, all your iniquities, your blasphemy, your odious works of witchcraft, all this wickedness that you're working here in America and all around the world. The Lord is taking account, man. And he's literally marking off all of your wickedness each and every day, every second. Remember, the angels don't take breaks, man. They don't have to go take a nap. They don't have to recharge. They're out here 24/7, man. Just out here watching, marking, you know, trying, making things happen in this earth. And they're all reporting back to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai all of the wickedness that is going on in this society and the good, which the only good is really coming from the men of the Lord, you know, the elect. But everybody else outside of that, man, hey, the Lord is marking you for wickedness. And he sees everything that you're doing. All right? And it's all gonna come down to that great day of judgment, you see? It says, Yahweh trieth the righteous, but the wicked and him that loveth violence, his soul hated. You see? Who was that? Esau Edom, man. It goes for everybody too, but mainly Esau Edom. It says the soul of the Most High hateth the wicked. And who's the wicked? Esau Edom, man. So everything that you put your hand to, everything that you do, everything about you, the Lord hates, man. Especially your goings to and fro in this earth, your dealings, your wickedness. You know, your lies, your deception, your sorcery, your witchcraft, you know, your child sacrificing, your pedophile rings. The Lord sees what you're doing behind closed doors. He knows what you're doing with this CERN technology, with this AI technology. He sees what you're doing to the air, to the food, to the water. He sees the wicked plans you have for the 12 tribes of Israel and for his elect, you know. And he knows the wicked and hateful thoughts you have against Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man. Nothing that you have done is not being seen by the Most High, man. And it says what? It says, but the wicked and him that loveth violence, his soul hateth, man. No scripture tell you that I love Jacob, but Esau have I hated, man. The Lord hates everything about you, man. All right. It says, verse 6. It says, upon the wicked He shall rain snares, fire, and brimstone, and in horrible tempest, this shall be the portion of their cup. What is that? Ultimately, it's the nuclear annihilation, man. You know? Lord willing, I'm going to read Revelation, the 18th chapter, man, and other scriptures. That's the fire and the hell that the Lord's going to rain upon the wicked that is so hated, which is Esau, Edom, is these nuclear missiles, man. And he's going to rain nuclear missiles upon all of you so-called small hats over there in the Holy Land, man, over there in Palestine. The Lord sees what you devils are over there doing. The Lord knows about the Balfour Declaration. He knows about Ben Gurion and how you established the whole the whole Zionist state, which the scripture don't speak nothing about when the Israelites go back, a state of Israel, man. All right, and all this information is coming out, man. All of your wickedness is being revealed. It's like basically the whole fucking earth is against you, damn devils, man. All right, and that's how we know the least of the flock is going to draw you out, because Iran is gearing up, Turkey is gearing up, and eventually they're going to, you small hats are just inching closer and closer until Israel being attacked by Iran and Turkey, then eventually Russia, and then China, and then, the Lord's going to gather you all over there into that valley of Jehoshaphat, man. So the Lord is doing a beautiful work in this earth right now, man. And us, we're just sitting back, watching it, and speaking it more and more into existence, man. You see? It says, for the righteous Yahweh loveth, and for the righteous Yahweh loveth righteousness, his countenance doth behold the upright, you see? And that's the side that we're trying to be on, man. And who's the righteous is only the Israelites, man. And mainly the elect of the 12 tribes, man. Like I said, 2/3 of our people, hey, you're going to receive, the reward of the wicked, because, you're following after the wickedness. You're drunken off of the ways of this earth, and you're not returning to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. So therefore, the Lord's going to deal you. He's going to do you the same way that he's going to do Esau. All of you that are joined unto him are going to be thrust through right along with him, man. But luckily for you, you're an Israelite, so you'll be, you'll come back in the kingdom of heaven via the loins of the elect, man. This is Proverbs 15, verse 3. It says, the eyes of Yahweh are in every place, beholding the evil and the good. You see? The eyes of the Lord, which are the angels. They're everywhere, man. Even though you can't physically see the angels, man, right now, if the Lord was to open your eyes and open up your spirit, you can see all the angels, man. You will see them all everywhere, watching, constantly watching, not taking any breaks. They see all, they know all, man. And they're reporting everything back to the Heavenly Father, man. So Esau, you don't have a snowball chance in hell, man. All right? You don't have not one chance in hell, man. And that's a beautiful thing. Let me see something real fast. Yeah, so, hey, everything that's going on, man, is being marked, you see? And that's why we know that such great judgment is coming here to Babylon the Great, man. Look at all of the wickedness. And imagine all of the wickedness that we don't even know about. Shit that Esau was able to sweep under the rug, or that information through the Holy Spirit has not been revealed, man. And look at what we do know. It's a whole lot, man. It's a whole lot, man. And alligator bait, man. The whole transatlantic slave trade, man. How we was dealt our hand, how the so-called Negroes and Latinos and Native Americans was dealt with when you came here to the Americas, man. When you brought Judah, Benjamin, and Levi over here to the Americas. The crack epidemic, man. Like I said, all the shit that you're doing, man, it's not going unseen and it's not going unrecorded, man. And that's why such great judgment is going to come down upon you, man. And we cannot wait, man. All right? And it's refreshing knowing that you ain't getting away with none of this shit, man. You're not going to ride off into the sunset. You're not going to find a way to save yourself out of the judgment that's coming upon you. This is Job chapter 21. This is Job 34 and 21. It says, "For his eyes are upon the ways of men, and he seeth all his goings." You see? All his goings, man. And it ain't nothing that's not hid, man. Like I said, the Lord sees it all, man. Even when you're having your secret meetings, your secret councils, you think you're doing things outside of the eyes of the public. Now you can hide things from man. You can hide things from the citizens of the world. But hey, every time you have one of these secret meetings, guess what? There's an angel right there in that room, hearing every goddamn thing, which shows you how much of a fool Esau is, man. He really thinks that the Most High have forgotten. He really think the Most High is one like unto himself, man. Like I read earlier, the Lord hates your ass, man. And he's just setting you up. So let me get that real fast, man. He's just being set up, man, so the Lord can show his power. This is the book of Romans. I'm going to read up. This is Romans 9 and 20. It says, "Nay, but O man." Let no one read up. This is Romans 9 and 15. And this is what a lot of the people of the world say. People who don't understand or know Yahweh Shem Yahushua and how he operates. When we tell them how such great judgment is coming upon Esau, how the Lord hates Esau, how he was created to be the vessel fitted for destruction. Well, that's not fair. Well, why would the Lord do that? Because the Lord can do whatever the hell he wants to do. He's the ultimate director, man. He's infallible, if I said that word right, man. He's the ultimate judge, the director, the judge, the jury, and the executioner, man. All right? And the Lord has created all things for his purpose and for his use. And if Esau was created to be the wicked, then I sound like Chief Ephraim. But goddamn, Esau's the goddamn the wicked, man. It is what it is, man. Like you don't say that to your favorite director or one of your favorite movies. Oh, why did he have to make so-and-so the bad guy? Why did the bad guy have to lose like that? Well, that's the way that director written it, and that's the way that he wanted it to go. And it don't matter if the actor playing that villain that goes out in that way don't like it. All right? Hey, because if you don't like it, he can easily just cast somebody else to play that role, but the role is still going to be played and the movie is going to end how that director written it. Same with Yahweh Shem Yahushua. This is Romans 9 and 15. "For he saith to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion." And this is the Most High speaking to Moses, man. Basically, the Lord saying, look, I'm going to do what the hell I want to do. All right? And the reason why I do it don't matter. Why? It's because I said so, man. It's because that's the way that I want it. And that's how you got to come to the terms with Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. There's no point in trying to argue with your maker or trying to figure out why the Lord is doing what he's doing. Hey, you better just be happy that you're an Israelite and you're one of his chosen, and you're part of the nation of Israel, man. If you're an Edomite, you're finished. You're through. Your fate is already sealed. There's nothing that I can do or anybody can do that's going to change that, man. And so you'll find yourself in a bad situation if you have a problem with that and you let that be a reason why, well, I don't want to believe in the Bible then. You think the Lord gives a shit? He don't give a fuck. He's going to destroy you any goddamn way, man, for your unbelief. It says, "So then it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of the Most High that showeth mercy." You see? Mercy comes from the Most High, point blank, period, man. And Esau was not created to receive mercy, man. They even tell you that in the Zondervan Bible's dictionary, man. Even these scholars know that Esau is the scene of great future judgment. And I'll give a damn how much you Christians, you black Christians, how much you go on Vocab Malone's platform, how much you try to hang on to this so-called plantation Christianity doctrine, this replacement theology, this whole God loves everybody's spirit. You're wrong, Leonidas. All right? All right? And you can go, hey, you can believe that all the way until a missile fall upon your head top, man. All right? It says, "For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up." And it's the same with Esau. It's the main reason why the Lord raised up Esau, took him from the caves to the top of the hill, giving him the fatness of the earth, that great sword, to do all of this wickedness, to be in this position of power, just so that he can show his power and that he can make him be the vessel not fitted for mercy, man. All right? It says, for the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for the same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth. And the Lord's going to use Esau for that same exact fashion, man. Because Esau is the modern day Pharaoh, you see? But the Lord's going to use him destroying Esau, the hammer of the earth, is the great glorious white man, you know. He's going to destroy him just so that the names of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua can be glorified back in this earth again. But this time it's going to be glorified forever and ever and ever, because via the destruction of Esau and Babylon the Great is going to be the glorification of the elect of the nation of Israel and Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. And we're going to be established, and we're going to have our kingdom. We're going to be changed. We're going to become extraterrestrial gods in the gods on the earth and in the flesh, with the laws, statutes, and commandments in our inward parts, man. And we're not going to sin or go off anymore. And we're going to be immortal. And we're going to rule in righteousness for all eternity, man. You see? It says, therefore hath he mercy on whom he will have mercy, and whom he will he harden. Let's get this in a different translation. That 17th verse. This is Romans 9:17 in the NLT. It says, for the scriptures say that God told Pharaoh, I have appointed you for the very purpose of displaying my power in you, and to spread my fame throughout the earth. See? And how did the Lord do that? Was by destroying the Egyptians, the ancient Egyptians, which was the America of his day, which was the superpower of that day. You know, remember, Pharaoh had it popping. He had all the judge working. He had the Janus and Jambres. You know, they had control of the earth. They were seen as you know, all the wisdom. You know, they were sitting on top of the world, man. Like that one song, you know. But guess what? It was all because the Lord was at a point in time was going to judge that nation, deliver his people, and exalt his names throughout all the earth. Because remember, after that, when we left out of Egypt, we had Rahab the harlot. They had heard of the fame and the glory of the God of the Israelites, man. That's going to happen this time all over again, man. It says, therefore he have mercy on whom he will have mercy, and whom he will, he harden it. So the Lord can harden you. The Lord can harden your heart, man. You know, he's doing the same with Esau. Look at him in his pride, man. He got all of his little technology popping, his AI, his CERN. He got the World Economic Forum. They got the micro, you know, the charagma all set up, the technology. They got these order out of chaos plans, the Agenda 2030, Agenda 2025, all that bullshit. All of these plans, all of these different agendas to bring in, you know, to try to prolong their rulership on this planet Earth, man. But the Lord is doing that just so that he can embarrass this guy and destroy him and judge him, man. The Lord's bad, man. That's why he's greatly to be feared. It says, thou wilt say then unto me, why doth he yet find fault? For who have resisted his will? Nobody. That's the point. Nobody is resisting the will of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Even Esau and all of his pride. He really believes that everything that he is doing is according to his plan. It's according to what he wants to do. It's going to accomplish what he wants, but really it's going to accomplish what Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua wants, man. The Lord literally put it in his mind to do everything that he is doing to fall into the trap being set for this damn devil, man. You see, so the Lord is the ultimate director. The Lord is pulling all the strings. He's calling all the shots. He's moving all the chess pieces, man. He's putting everything in place for his will to be done, man. It says, but oh man, who art thou that repliest against the Most High? And that's what a lot of these people, 2/3 of our people, the position you find yourself in, replying against the Most High, saying, oh, well, I don't believe that. Oh, why would he do that? Well, that don't make no sense to me. Well, I can never worship a God like that. Well, it don't matter whether you want to worship the Most High or not. You're still going to, you know, you still went into slavery. You still had to come here to America and be in this low condition, and your ass is going to be here when this place is ultimately nuked and Esau is destroyed, man. So how you like that? It says, nay, but O man, who art thou that repliest against the Most High? Shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, why hast thou made me thus? Have not the potter power over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor? And that's what the Lord has done. Esau is that vessel of dishonor. There's nothing you can do about it, man. It's already been, that whole creation and that whole will of the Most High is already planned out, man. You can't rewind it. You can't pause it. You can't say cut. It's playing out exactly how the Lord wanted it to play out, man. You see? Nothing you can do about it, but go along for the ride, man. And those are people who are bucking up against it, who was not created to understand it. Hey, you're going to play your part in this in the Most High's movie as well, man. But luckily for you, you tribes, you 2/3, there's a happy ending for you after your judgment and your destruction. Here, you're going to wake up and in your right mind, glorified, princely, princes, princesses, kings, priests, holy, royal, in the greatest setup that the greatest setup for those, for Israel, man. It says, have not the potter power over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor? What if the Most High, willing to show his wrath and to make his power known, endure with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted for destruction? And that's another title you can put on Esau. The vessels fitted for destruction, man. And the Lord has for a very long time suffered this devil to do all of this wickedness, man. Because that's the way the Lord wanted it to be. He allowed Esau ever since the time of Cain, man, to get away and to be that vagabond and this scumbag all in the earth before ultimately, finally receiving his ultimate judgment, which is to be totally annihilated, man. The Lord set him up for this last hoorah, man. But it's all good though. It was all for the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. And this devil has been long suffered for a very long time, man. This dude had damn near what? As the Greeks, as the Romans, in this revised Roman Empire, he had 3 up to bats, man. He had 3 rulerships on this planet Earth, man. And in each and every last one of them, wickedness and evils were multiplied in the earth under this man's rulership, man. All right? And we're looking now to where he's about to be destroyed. Let's get this real quick. I got a few more precepts. This is Malachi chapter 1 verse 4. It says, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Yeah, going back after the fall of the Roman Empire, man. During the Dark Ages, when Jake was ruling all up in Europe and Switzerland and Europe, Spain. When Jake was ruling during the Dark Ages, Esau was pushed up into the caves, man. He lost his rulership. That's when that, matter of fact, let me get that Revelations 20 real quick. Esau went up into the caves, but the Lord strengthened him back up during the Renaissance period, And he rebuilt this that Roman Empire, that fourth beast, man. Where is it? Here we go. It says Revelations 20:7. And when that 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison. Right, going back into the Dark Ages, around about 325 AD. They went down up until about 13 to 14, 15 to the 1600s. They came back during the Renaissance period, man. They came up out of the caves. They came up out of the Caucasus Mountains, and they started to get strongholds in Granada. Started to take over the dark nations that was ruling up in Europe, whitewashing the pictures, doing all the iconoclasm, erasing the history of Jake that was ruling in Europe, and he put himself in the seat of royalty, man. All the way up until this point that we're at right now, man. He was loosed, he was freed out of his prison, that prison of being destitute, man. He shaved his back, he started to get into power, he put crowns upon his head. He went from putting crowns on his head to putting suits and ties and going all around the earth, exerting his dominance, man. So he rose up out of that destitute state, and he built back that Roman Empire, which we're living in right now. It says, and shall go out to deceive the nations which are in the 4 quarters of the earth, Gog and Magog, to gather them to battle. The number is whom is at the sand of the sea. And we're in that time right now, where Gog and Magog, which is Russia and America, and America is about to do battle in this Third World War. You see what's happening over there in the Ukraine and with Russia, even over there with Israel and in the Middle East. That's all going to involve Gog and Magog, which is Russia to get involved and to bring in this third world war. And that's how Esau is going to be ultimately destroyed out of this the fourth beast, that revival of the fourth beast, which is America, aka the Roman Empire, man. You see, so it said he came to deceive all the nations, and that's what he's been doing ever since the Renaissance period. Like I said, whitewashing the images, iconoclasm, changing history, totally erasing the history that Jake had over there in Europe. You know, he wiggled his way out of being known as the Edomites. You know, he put on the identity as being the chosen people, the Israel, the Jews, and he told you Israelites that you were niggas, that you were spics, that you were black, Puerto Rican, Mexican, put all these proverbs and these false identities upon us, man. While he sat in this high seat of morality and started calling himself the so-called white man. You see? So back here where I was, go back to Malachi. So now you. Malachi 1 and 4, not sure. This is Malachi chapter 1. Here we go. This is Malachi chapter 4, Malachi 1 and 4. It says, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. And they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom Yahweh have indignation forever. You see? What did I read in Psalms 15? What the Lord's going to do to the wicked. He's going to destroy him forever, man. And his soul hateth him. You see? And now we're in the point to where all that he's built is about to be utterly destroyed and taken down and thrown down and never going to rise again. You see? Because all of his sins is being remembered, all of this wickedness is all coming to mind, and the Lord is about to unleash the judgment written upon this damn devil, man. So let me go back to that Job 34 and 21. All right? See, so that's why we got to constantly be in good spirits and constantly rejoicing, because, hey, this devil's not going to get away, man. All of his BS is going to be remembered, and it's all going to be recompensed, man. And we're going to see the fall of all of our enemies, man. All right? This is Job 34 and 21. For his eyes are upon the ways of man, and he seeth all his goings. There is no darkness nor shadow of death where the workers of iniquity may hide themselves. Right, so even if Esau was dropped dead and going back into the grave, all of these elites, these Rothschilds, these Rockefellers, all of these old, decrepit elite Edomites that died, hey, the Lord ain't forgot. He's not going to forget their iniquity. And that's why a lot of them are going to be, that are old and that died, the Lord going to raise their asses back up to serve their judgment and their punishment, man. So not even the grave is going to save you devils from your judgment of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. It says, for he will not lay upon man more than right, that he should enter into judgment with the Most High. He shall break in pieces mighty men without number, and set others in their stead. Who's the mighty man right now is Esau. And who is he going to set in his stead? Israel, the elect, man. All right? And the Lord is fair. Hey, everything that Esau's, all the judgment he's going to receive is all fair. It ain't nothing that's too righteous or too, it's going to be just the perfect route of judgment that Esau is going to receive for what he's done, man. It's not going to be unfair. It's not going to be unbalanced. It's going to be completely just and justified, man. See? It says, therefore he knoweth their works, and he overturneth them in the night, so that they are destroyed. And that's what's going to happen for Esau. He's going to go from riches to rags, man. From being up on a high hill to the damn dunghill, man. And we can't wait, man. And guess what? He's going to stick the meek in their stead, man. Let me see this precept we got. You know, this is something that we're constantly thinking about. We're constantly can't wait for this to happen, man. And we know that it's getting closer and closer each and every day, man. Oh, look at this. This is Psalms 139. This is Psalms 139 and 1. It says, O Yahweh, thou hast searched me and known me. Thou knowest my downsitting and my uprising. Thou understandest my thought afar off. And this is a Psalm of David. See, if the Lord knows that about David, who was a righteous man, we know that he went off, how much more the wicked? You don't think the Lord knows Esau's downsitting and his uprising, his thoughts, his plans, his schemes, his plots? He knows everything, man. Verse 3, thou compassest my paths and my lying down, and art acquainted with all my ways. For there is not a word in my tongue, but lo, O Yahweh, thou knowest it all together. You see? So Esau, what are you going to do? Nothing that you can do, man. The Lord got you pegged, man. He got you right where he wants you. You ain't getting away. You're not going to escape, man. And this is why America is going to be destroyed from off the face of the earth. And after 1,000 years of slavery in the kingdom of heaven, you along with it. It says, thou hast beset me behind and before, and laid thy hand upon me. Such knowledge is too wonderful for me. It is high, I cannot attain unto it. Whither shall I go from thy spirit, or whither shall I flee from thy presence? It's impossible, like I read earlier, like I read in Job. Even in the grave, you can't escape Yahweh Shem Yahweh, because when you die, your spirit goes right back up to the Most High. That's why your judgment comes down upon you after after 3-4 generations. When you're born back into this earth, your judgment sticks, man. So there ain't no escaping Yahweh Shem Yahweh, man. You can't run, you can't hide, baby. It says, if I ascend up into heaven, thou art there. Yeah, right. Can you go up into heaven? What? Your spirit goes back up to the Most High that gave it. Even if you go back there, the Lord is there. It says, if I ascend up into heaven, thou art there. If I take my bed in hell, behold, thou art there. And hell means the grave. It don't mean literally in hell like a damn Little Nicky movie, man. It says, if I take wings of the morning and dwell in the uttermost parts of the sea, even there shall thy hand lead me, and thy right hand shall hold me. If I say, surely the darkness shall cover me, even the night shall be light about me. Yea, the darkness hideth not from thee, but the night shineth as the day. The darkness and the light are both alike to thee. Woo, you see? So there ain't no escaping Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. You see, that's why you need to fear Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai and walk uprightly, because everything that you do is being marked, is being watched, man. Can't none of us escape the sight of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. So in that case, you might as well just do what's right, man. You know? Now, of course, being in this flesh, you might slip up, you might have moments where you go off, but hey, that's why you can repent. That's why you can repent for your sins and don't meddle with them no more. And know that, look, there ain't no escaping Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and his judgment can come down upon you at any times, man. You get proud, or you move out of pocket, man. Fuck out of here. It says, there is no darkness, no shadow of death, where the workers of iniquity may hide. I read that joke. It says, where was it? It says, for thou hast possessed my reins, thou hast covered me in my mother's womb. I will, yeah, that's the point, though, So Esau, you through, my guy. All right? Get a couple more of these precepts I got. Got a few more, man. All right? Let's get this, man. So that's why, hey, this place is destined for straight destruction, man. Yep, this is Nahum chapter 3, verse 1. It says, woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not. And what's the bloody city? America, man. And who's the prey? You tribes, you 12 tribes, man. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. The prey departeth not, man. And we're constantly a prey to these damn devils here, man. Here it is, Jake is under the illusion that they're free, but you're still being preyed upon via the food, the water, the air. It's all being poisoned. It's all being manipulated. The food is not real food. It doesn't have any nutrients. And that's all being done intentionally and on purpose. Now they're putting, without you even knowing it, that's why you got to read the labels more. Now they're starting to put the bug protein inside of certain foods, man. You see, unbeknownst to the average person, man. And that shit is not made for human consumption. You know, the air is all jacked up. They're geoengineering the air, putting heavy chemicals and heavy metal inside the soil, man. You know how much food you eat here in America that is not kosher to eat, and over there in Europe, a lot of the ingredients that this food is allowed to be laced with, that over in other countries is banned and is illegal, but you're still able to feed it to these American people, which they know is causing massive weight gain, depression. You know, there's a bunch of chemicals and drugs inside the food. So even if you don't do recreational drugs, you're still being pumped full of drugs, man. The water is filled with chemicals that make the men more effeminate and more emotional with more estrogen, and it makes the women more aggressive, man. You literally have chemicals and shit within this American society that's shrinking men's penises, man. That's lowering your testosterone. So we're a constant prey here in this society, man. All right? And this is that bloody city. Hey, like I said, the Lord sees all and he's knowing all, man. So that's just more shit to add to your tab. It says the noise of a whip and the noise of the rattling of the wheels and the noise of the prancing horses, that's the spirit of stupid ass cars, man. And of the jumping chariots, which are these cars, man. Like you just heard that jumping chariot just drive by with that loud ass exhaust system, man. It says the horsemen lifted up both the bright sword and the glittering spear, and there is a multitude of slain. Yeah, our people are a prey here, man. Jake is being utterly destroyed here each and every day, man. Whether you're physically being destroyed or mentally, spiritually, emotionally, you know, physically, chemically, you know, all around the board you're being destroyed here. You're being fed a bunch of lies, deception, idolatry, false gods. You know, constantly around the clock you're being destroyed here, man. To where now people don't even know whether they're a man or a woman or not, man, which is absolutely ridiculous, but that's what you have going on here, man. It says, and there is a multitude of slain and a great number of carcasses, and there is none end of their corpses. They stumbled upon their corpses because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot. Who is that? America, man. All right, because of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcrafts, that selleth nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcrafts. That's what you have happening here. Like I said, this place is a huge hub of sorcery and witchcraft, lies, deceptions, man. Let's get that. Look at some of these words, man. All right? And that's what you have here. But people they're unaware of that. They think, you know, things are just normal. And it ain't normal, man. This place is under a heavy vibration of sorcery. You know, like I said, the television is sorcery. The music is sorcery. Like I said, a lot of the food and the chemicals, and the chemicals in the water and the food, that's all sorcery and witchcraft. Anything that can alter your mind or that can alter your body is a form of witchcraft. And it's all here, alive and kicking each and every day. That's why I said earlier, every day you wake up and you're in the spirit, there's something that happens here that vexes your Holy Spirit, man. Because you know what's happening here, it ain't right, man. And sometimes when you're really in tune, you can feel the evils. You can feel the sorcery. You can feel the craft, man. Sometimes it just don't feel right out here. It just feels weird. It feels off. You feel off sometimes. And you know Esau is putting up heavy fucking enchantments, man. You see, but to a 2/3 in this world, that's just normal unto them. But to us, you can feel it, man. Let's get some of these words, man. The mistress of witchcrafts. Look that word for witchcraft, and the word is chasap. It says sorcery, witchcraft, magic, Chaldean magic. What does it say? Incantation, sorceries, and incantations are being put on you people every single fucking day, man. Like I said, listen to this music. Those are incantations. That's why the music suggests certain vibrations and certain things, and these people do it, man. Why the hell you think these women act the way that they act? Why the hell you think they got Sukihana and Sexy Red right now as the biggest rap artists out right now? Because they're putting those incantations of whoreness, sluts, hood rat shit, certified whores, just complete degeneracy, man. Eating ass, all that shit. Those are all incantations and spells being put on you women out here, and it's working to a T. Because now all these bitches are talking about is eating other men. Yeah, I ate that nigga ass. That's like the topic of discussion. That's all these hoes talk about, man. Even these dudes at the job be like, yeah, yeah, she ate my ass, or I'm trying to get my ass. Hey, I'm just looking like you niggas is faggots because Salakia, because they're under that spell as well. They're under the incantations of this harlot, this witch known as America, man. I wasn't done. Look at those words, man. All right. It says through her whoredoms. Look at this word whoredoms. The word is zanum. It says adultery, fornication, prostitution. See? Idolatry, whoredom. That's what you have here, man. You know? It says a marshy place. It says whoredoms and adultery, and whorish wife and bastard children. Of idolatry. You can't tell me that idolatry is not heavy here in Babylon the Great, man. Everywhere you look, everything here in the society is linked to some form of idolatry or some form of ancient pagan worship, man. But these people are so blind and so simple that they can't put those pieces together, man. And this is why trusting and having faith only in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is your only defense from it, man. The majority of the people out here are under these women are under the vibration of the Queen of Heaven. Shit, a lot of these men are too, because they're emotional, they're rash, they're impulsive. They're sassy, So people are out here totally drunk off the incantations and the fornications and the whoredoms of this fucking society, man. And it's to the point to where it went all throughout all these other different countries, man. Which is why all these different countries, the nations are mad, man. None of these nations want the influence of America on their citizens anymore because it's destroying them, man. Like I said, look at just look at the whole gender war going on here in America, man. There's a literal war against men and women right now because men don't see the average American woman as a woman anymore. She's not married. She's not marriage material. She's not even dating material now. A lot of these women be in the spirit of, look, nigga, if you ain't got a lot of money, you can't even talk to me. You can't even get a bitch phone number, unless you got a whole lot of money or you ain't driving a certain brand of car. You see? This place is totally filthy and it's totally wicked, man. But that's the vibration that this place is under. And this is why it's going to be judged and it's going to be destroyed. And it needs to be taken out, man. It says, that selleth nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcraft. And Esau does that. Look at what he's doing in Africa. Who was that? Uganda, one of those African nations. Basically, they was trying to bring their foreign policy over there to Africa and said, look, if you want to continue to receive this foreign aid, you have to accept the LGBT lifestyle inside of your communities, man. Stop putting homosexuals and alphabet people in your country in jail, or we're not going to give you this foreign aid no more, man. And they was slandering, they was cussing them out. They made them, they painted a picture of them as being this ruthless, wicked, vile society because they don't want, that within their society festering and building up to where it's going to totally just defile the people, man. You see? And that's what this country does, man. And if you don't get down with their agenda, hey, you'll have to pay the penalty. They'll destabilize your country. They'll send in the jackals. They'll send in economic hitmen. They'll cut your funding. Or they'll do whatever they got to do until you bow down and do what they want you to do. That's why you see a lot of those African countries that now they're trying to link up with Russia and get down with Russia because Russia don't play that shit. Russia don't have that alphabet friendly zones over there in their country. It says that selleth nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcrafts, man. You see? All that alphabet shit is nothing but witchcraft and sorcery. And now it's to the point where they're trying to swing that magic wand on these young children now. Now they're making it they're making it illegal for you not to not for you not to improperly gender your child, man. Now they're trying to give your children the ability to choose what gender they are, regardless of how the parents feel or what the parents' beliefs are, man. Which shows you that this place is totally under the vibration of Satan, and this place is a goddamn hub of sorcery and witchcraft, man. It says, verse 5, behold, I am against thee, saith Yahweh of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame. And we see that right now. That's why everybody's cussing America out. Everybody is cussing out the West, man. Because everybody is finally clicking, and people are finally seeing exactly this horror that this country and how destroyed and how wicked and nasty this country truly is, man. And it's all through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. Because we've been exposing and we've been chanting down Babylon. Now this place is being exposed. Now the Lord is getting ready to judge this place. It says, and I will cast abominable filth upon thee, and make thee vile, and will set thee as a gazing stock. And that's what America is right now, a gazing stock. Everybody is looking at this place like, oh, fuck, god damn. This place is horrible, man. This place is evil, you know? The truce breakers. The people are defiled. The women are whores. The men are weak. You know? It's just everything people say about this country is just, oh, god damn. This is the worst place ever, man. And it's true. You know? And now through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, we see it clearly, man. And that's why we're constantly, like I said earlier, if you're in the right spirit, it ain't nothing on a day-to-day basis that don't go by that don't vex your spirit being in this place, man. Because this place is filthy, man. It's nasty. It's wicked. It's evil. You know? And it needs to be destroyed, man. It says, where was it? And I will cast abominable filth upon thee, and make thee vile, and I will set thee as a gazing stock. And it shall come to pass that all they that look upon thee shall flee from thee, and say, Nineveh is laid waste. Who will bemoan her? Whence shall I seek comforters for thee? And that's ultimately the judgment that's going to come upon this place, man. Because when this place, that's why you see all these BRIC nations, all these Saudi Arabians, everybody's trying to cut ties with the West and with the petrodollar and with America in general, man. Because people are seeing, you know, this place is through, man. It's no longer that the glorious kingdom that you know, sitting as a queen, man. You know, this place is like a veneer. You know, people are seeing past the veneers and the falsehood of America, man. Because, you know, veneers are fake teeth, but what's under those veneers, man? Rotten teeth, shaved down teeth. Behind it is rotted, funky, stanky falseness, man. It's just a veneer. It's just a front, a fake, man. And that's what this place is finally being seen as from all the countries and all these different nations, man. They're seeing this filthy whore for what she truly is, man. And they're lifting up the skirt and they're seeing the bumps, the lumps, the hair, you know, the oozing, the pus, the sores, you know, all the stankness of this place, man. All right? Because that's what this place promotes, man. I'm going to show you that, man. A couple more and I'm going to close it out. This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, verse 22. It says, for moreover, it says, I'll read that 22. It says, moreover, this was not enough for them, that they erred in the knowledge of the Most High. And that's America as a whole. This place is totally erred in the knowledge of the Most High. You know, these early in the good old American days, you know, at least they were so-called Christians, you know, women wore dresses, they didn't dress all provocative. You know, they somewhat held to the standards of the Bible. Elder Apostle Tahar said when he was younger, you know, on Sundays, everything would be closed. It would just be religious TV shows on the television. But now, shit, TV ain't even got a goddamn conscience anymore, man. You know, that shit just stay on and on and on and on, man. You can rot your brain 24 hours a day. It says, but whereas they lived in their great war of ignorance, those so great plagues called they peace. And that's what you see here now. These, like I said, the average American, they're so desensitized to wickedness that they think that this is peace. They think that this is freedom. They think that everything, that the wickedness that's happening here in America, God is for it and God is blessing it, man. But they're totally not even knowing that you totally earn in the way of the Most High. This place is going completely backwards, man. It says, for while they slew their children in sacrifices, what's that? Child Planned Parenthood in every ghetto and every hood near you. I forget the total number of abortions that this country has had since Planned Parenthood became a thing, and it's in the millions, man. And who's leading the league in abortions? So-called Negro women, man. That was the whole plan of Planned Parenthood with that one cunt. I forgot her name. What the hell's her name, man? The mother of Planned Parenthood. Her idea was to destroy you so-called Negroes, man. And who did they use to do it? The pastors, these false pastors and preachers in the churches, man. You see? So that whole abortion was aimed at depopulating and killing you so-called tribes, man. All by the plan of the damn devil Esau. Marcus Sanger, that's that cunt's name, man. It says, for whilst they slew their children in sacrifices, or used secret ceremonies, or made revelings of strange rites, and you have that now. A lot of these so-called black women, they're leaving the church, and now they're resulting to witchcraft and sorcery, man, and so-called spirituality. So you brothers be careful. You meet a chick, she's talking about she's spiritual. She's a goddamn witch, man. She's dealing with, she's dealing on the left hand, man. All right, the type of bitch that'll put yeast infection pennies crust in your spaghetti, or bake you a pie with her period blood in it. Or I even knew this one chick in high school. She was cool. I knew her for a long time, from like elementary to junior high to high school. I remember we ended up meeting up after high school. I ran into her and she was, we went to go have a drink. She was telling me how she met this guy. She basically was putting witchcraft on him, man. She was taking his picture and doing shit with candles and all this shit to try to get him to fall in love with her. I ain't talked to her since then, man. This was years ago, before I came into the truth. But shit like that is real, man. So you gotta be careful out here with these women. She's talking about she's spiritual. You better get away from that broad, man, because she's dabbling into the dark arts, man. A lot of these bitches be reading those witchcraft books and trying to learn spells and sorcery tricks to try to, manifest particular shit. It says, they kept neither lives nor marriages any longer defiled. Yeah, everybody is swingers. That's why marriages don't last here in America. Divorce is at an all-time high. Broken families, man. All right? Because marriage is not a sacred, holy thing anymore, man. It's just something to do. It's just like an activity you do just for the meantime, man. And the moment that the woman loses interest, or you ain't keeping her attention anymore, she'll divorce you just that fast and get half of your shit, man. All right? Or she'll, take your kids and get child support from you, and spending that so-called child support money on her hair, her nails, and on other niggas, man. While your kids dressing like goddamn bums, man. Eating McDonald's every goddamn night. It says they keep neither lives nor marriages any longer undefiled, but either one slew another traitorously or grieved him by adultery. And this is common practice here in America, man. And this is what this place has succumbed to, man. Remember, they've totally erred in the knowledge of the Most High, man. They ain't even thinking about Yahweh Shem Yahushua in this society. They're even going out so far to ban the Bible, man. They're about to make the Bible in certain places be hate speech, man. Certain schools in California, you can't even have the Bible in there because they deemed it as inappropriate. Pretty soon they're going to start arresting people who have biblical values or biblical opinions on things. You see? It says, so that there reign in all men without exception blood, manslaughter, theft and dissimulation, corruption, unfaithfulness, tumult, perjury, disquieting of good men, forgetfulness of good terms, defiling of souls, changing of kind. We know what the changing of kind is, and all this transgenderism, man. Everything that I'm reading right now is green lighted and constantly promoted here in this society right now, man. And this is why this place is going to be annihilated. This is why this place is going to be destroyed from off the face of the earth, man. Because this place is the hub of complete wickedness, man. And if you don't know that by now, then I don't know what the hell to tell you, man. There ain't nothing good about this place, man. There's nothing to look forward to here in this place, but this place being destroyed. But the judgment of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But nuclear fire, man. But a changing of rulership, man. Transfer of power. It says, changing of kind, disorder in marriages, adultery, and shameless uncleanness. For the worshiping of idols not to be named is the beginning, the cause, and the end of all evil. And that's where this place is headed, man. And that's why such great judgment is going to come down upon this place, because these are the things that run in that field of society. And in a society that's purely filled off of wickedness, is not going to last forever, man. Eventually, that judgment and that fire and that hammer from the Most High is going to come down upon it, man. That's just the truth. That's how things operate. And that's why this place is the pinnacle of all wickedness, man. And that's why this is the last rulership of the heathen here on this planet Earth, man, where these type of defilements, everything that I'm reading is no longer going to exist after the end of this society, man. Only righteousness and truth and equity in the kingdom of our Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua and the King David and the 104,000 is going to exist, man. And that's why all nations are going to have to come up to Jerusalem and to learn the ways of the Most High, to learn righteousness, man, to learn order, what to eat, how to live, learn how to conduct yourselves, man. It says, for either they are mad when they be merry, or prophesy lies, or live unjustly, or else lightly forswear themselves. For insomuch as their trust is in idols, which have no life, though they swear falsely, yet they look not to be hurt. And that's the problem. And that's why great hurt is coming here, man. Because these people really believe that you can just live, say, eat, act, do whatever the hell you want to do without any repercussions from a higher power, man. All right? Esau is not God, man. His government is not the reigning end-all, be-all of law, man. All right? You people are going to learn, like he told them, the hard way. All right? Let me get one more. I'm going to close it. Got to get ready for slavery, man. So, you know, hey, man, we have every right to say the things that we say as concerning this place and speaking out against this place, man. Because it's just completely, utterly lawless. It's wicked. It's stupid. It's stank. You know? Everything about it just needs to be thrown in the trash, man. And in due time, the Lord's going to do that, man. All right? This is Isaiah 47:6. I was wroth with my people. I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thine hands. Talking about Israel. Who's the inheritance of the Most High? The 12 tribes. And whose hand were we given into? Esau, Edom, man. It says what? And thou didst show them no mercy. Esau didn't show us no mercy. He still ain't showing you no mercy. So that's why, you know, you Jake need to stop asking for reparations, because he ain't giving you shit, man. All right? He's not going to show you any mercy. His whole intent is to kill you. He hates you, man. He hates your guts. He hates the fact that you're the chosen people of the Most High. He hates the fact that we have the blessing from Isaac, man. He hates the fact that the Most High loves us, man. Everything about you he hates, and he's never going to show you any mercy or any love, man. And if he does do anything for you, he's not doing it out of his own goodwill. He has an ulterior motive behind it, man. And Jake needs to get that through your mind and understand it. It says, upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke, and thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever. Now, this is the thinking of Esau, man. This is why he has this, the World Economic Forum. He's coming out with all these different agendas. He has this plan for the future because he really believes he's never going to go down. But that's the Lord hardening his heart, making him believe that he's going to fulfill all of this bullshit when he's not. That's why I read that Romans the 9th chapter. So the thou didst not lay these things to heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it. Therefore hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that saith in thine heart, I am. And that's Esau. He really believes that he is the Most High, man. Like you had that guy, Noah Harari, was coming out talking about, we don't fear the God of the Bible. He's false news. Now we're going to become gods. We have the technology to live forever and to become gods. That's just nothing but pride and hubris, man. But that's the Lord hardening his heart. That's the Lord really having him filling himself with his technology and his pride and his arrogance. But it's all going to be sucked out of the room when Yahushua cracks those clouds, man. It says, and none else besides me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. So he really believes that the judgment of the Most High is never going to come upon him, because he's going to somehow, some way maneuver out of the judgment of the Most High and secure his seat of power forever, man. He's sadly mistaken, man. It says, therefore hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thine heart, I am, and none else besides me, I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries and for the great abundance of thine enchantments. You see? So all the shit that you're doing, that you're trusting in, you believe is going to come through for you at the end, the Lord is telling you, look, nigga, you trusting in this shit, but it's not. I'm giving you the illusion that these things are going to save you. I'm giving you the illusion, having these demons telling you, oh, this is going to work. Oh, it's legit. The Lord is having you doing different tests, running tests, and it's working. You know, you're putting all this information inside these AI smart computers, and they're giving you great calculations and great success rates. But the Lord is telling you, look, nigga, none of that shit is gonna work. You're gonna lower the loss of children. You're gonna be destroyed. And like I read in Malachi, the first chapter, you're gonna build, but the Lord's gonna throw down. And you're gonna be the people who the Lord has indignation forever. Therefore shall I read that.
No, therefore shall evil come upon thee. Thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee. Thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. You see? And this is what's going to ultimately happen unto you, man. All your plans are going to totally go right down the shithole, man. The Lord's going to be doing things to where, it's going to be things that you're not going to be able to understand. You're not going to be able to put a finger on. You're not going to be able to call upon the left hand and get answers for the things that are happening unto you, man. You're just going to sink further and further down into the pit of destruction, man. So all your technology is not going to come through. Your missile defense system is not going to shield you, and you definitely ain't got no protection when your Howard shot crack those clouds and come back down with the holy angels. It's really go time, man. Those bunkers are not going to save you from the being snatched up out of them and having chains slapped on you, and you being the first crop of slaves in the kingdom of heaven, you kings of the earth. It says, stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail. Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. And they're not going to save you, man. There's no amount of judge, no amount of left-handed activity, no amount of sacrifices that you can do that's going to stop you from being taken down, man. Ain't none of that shit's going to come and work for you in your favor, man. Like the brother in London say, that left-hand magic shit worked until it don't work no more, man. And it's only working because the Lord is giving you the ability to have it to work. But when he says, look, cut this nigga off, that's it, man. It says, behold, they shall be as stubble, the fire shall burn them. What's that fire? The nuclear missiles. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. There shall not be a coal to warm at, nor fire to sit before it. Thus shall they be unto thee with whom thou hast labored, even thy merchants from thy youth. They shall wander every one to his quarter, none shall save them. Going into Revelation, the 18th chapter. All these nations that have gotten rich, that have benefited off of your trade and your commerce, your import and your exports, your sorcery, your witchcraft, your dollar, your democracy. Hey, once you go down, they're all going to go down right along with you, man. Because it's a global economy. They're all linked together, man. You think you're going to establish this one world government, this, you're going to microchip everybody and bring in this digital slave system? That shit's all going to go up in smoke, and it's not going to benefit you, man. It's going to work for a little while, but then eventually the Lord's going to pull the rug, man. It's going to fall straight through the bottom of it, man. And that's when the judgment is coming, your Howard Shah is coming, and your end is going to be upon you, man. So with that, I'm going to end it there, Lord willing. You were edified. I'm going to give all praise, honor, and the glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that rule well. Peace and blessings be multiplied on all you brethren to this word and our sincerity and truth. Shalom. Big as shit.